Somebody look at your neighbor and say she finna bring it tonight. I said somebody look at your neighbor and say she finna bring it tonight. And if you ain't got a neighbor, look at yourself and say she finna bring it to fuck a night. Oh, we gonna jump right into it, cause that's how we do it over here. Yeah, happy birthday to me, bitch. Yeah, Brother Polight, he was a little upset about the video that I did of him some time back, but I kept it real. I ain't gonna tarry too long tonight. But folks been asking me. They said, so madam, what's going on with that Polight situation? Told you I did a video about Polight some time ago, and you can go check it out when you get some time. Come on, let's do it. For the people who don't know who Polight is, Polight is known as being a motivational speaker, and he's also known as being an author. Not only is Brother Polight a motivational speaker and an author, he's also known to have multiple wives and also to have children. Not too long ago, the social media news report said that Brother Polight was sentenced to 7 years in prison, a 10-year probation period, and a substantial $25,000 restitution order. That's what they told us. For molesting his ex-girlfriend's daughter. The police report said that Brother Polight asked his ex-girlfriend if he can take her 14-year-old daughter, 14 years old, 14-year-old daughter, to an after party at a Miami club. And when he took her to the club was closed. Magically, the motherfucker club was closed. So Brother Polight, he took the 14-year-old daughter to the hotel. The reports went on to say that Brother Polight gave the little girl alcohol and started feeling on her breasts, her inner thighs, and her butt. And then Polight tried to get, the little girl to give him oral sex. The little girl ended up losing consciousness. And when she woke up, Polight tried to make the little girl vomit, up the alcohol or the drugs that he gave her. The little girl's mouth and lips ended up being swollen. And when the little girl's mother saw her daughter, she wanted to call the police and things of that nature. But Polight told her not to involve the law enforcement because he might lose his fucker career. Now I want y'all to take a little minute and listen to what the 14-year-old little girl's mother had to say. Polight's ex-girlfriend. Y'all listen to what she had to say.
This is the first time I have spoken publicly about what you've done to my daughter and I. I have gracefully remained silent the last 2.5 years. 2.5 years of pain, shock, disbelief, PTSD, constant nightmares, and daily triggers. Trying to help my daughter heal when I'm not even healed myself. What you have done to my daughter, myself, and my entire family is inexcusable. You hurt us all. You made me believe that you were such a great man and you could do no wrong. You made me fully trust you, and for that, my daughter trusted you too. But the truth is, you're a monster, a demon. The very first time that I allowed you to be alone with my daughter, the very first time you couldn't even help yourself, you told me you was going to be right back. We were going downstairs. We were going to grab food and take vacation pictures. You told me that you wanted to have a one-on-one talk with her about loving and respecting me as a great mother that I was and am. And I actually believed you. I believed that you were going to bring her right back. I thought you were going to have this trusting conversation with her that you promised me. Her and I both trusted you. For a grown man to violate a child who trusted him, you should be ashamed of yourself. You plotted on me and my little girl. The entire time you knew what you planned to do. Isolate, intoxicate, then violate my baby. Shame on you. I trusted you to bring her right back. You were supposed to bring her back the same way that you took her. Instead, you drugged her and took advantage of her. You sexually abused her. You forced alcohol down her throat. You then forced her to see things that no child should ever have to see. You forced her to feel things that no child should have to feel. You forced her to accept violence that no child should ever have to endure. You forced drugs in her that no human should ever even ingest. She's my child. My baby. How could you?
Now folks ask me, and they said, so madam, what ancestor showed you on this right here? And ancestor said, bull to the fuckaka shittaka. He was wearing a fuckaka mask the whole time. Polight didn't care no shittaka about spirituality and helping people. The only thing that he was concerned about was the fuckaka money. That's all he cared about was the money. Now some folks, they may have forgot that Brother Polight and Dr. Malachi Z. York, they was real close, like father and son. And some people don't know this right here, but Malachi Z. York, he taught / mentored Brother Polight. And the secret thing that he taught Polight, he taught him how to be a fuckaka rapist. I'm going to put the link under this video, y'all. Told you I ain't going to tarry too long. I'm going to put the link under this video so you can check it out for yourself when you get some time. But it was some other girls that Malachi Z. York raped. And they went on the Montel Williams show and they talked about what happened. And when you listen to their story is similar to how Brother Polight used to game up these little girls. I gotta say, allegedly. But you gotta be out of your mind to think that this was the first little girl that he ever raped. You gotta be out of your mind to think such a thing. Some of the other little girls, well, guess what? They were scared to speak up. They just shutted their mouth. That's what ancestors revealed to me. And I'm going to say this right here. If they send Polight to prison, they going to end up killing his ass. Or when they let him out, he going to be a fuckaka clone. Just like they cloned Tyrone ass. So either way, he's done for. He's done for. There's nothing else that I got to say about this right here. But I will be back. And I am not going to take this long to come back no more. I've been going through some things in the background, but I'm still yet here. All right, y'all? So y'all get y'all pens and papers out. I got a lot of things that I'm about to be coming with. All right? Y'all be good.